Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. I can't believe that I'm filming February's plans already. I feel like we've just come into 2025 and here I am picking my pages and colour palettes for next month. It's crazy. It's crazy how fast the year goes. I have gone ahead and tabbed way too many books, so we'll see if we get them all done. I don't know. So, the first one that I'm planning on doing, Imagimorphia by Kerby Rosanes. I have not cracked into this book yet, so I would like to start. The first page that I have decided to do is this one here. And this one just happens to be, I did with my colour cube, I picked out 3 palette cards at random, so I didn't sift through them. I just picked them out of the box and whatever came out was what I had to go with. So this one came out, which is great. And I'm going to do this page with it. So I think I'm going to do, definitely the flowers are going to be the reds and the oranges. And then the mints will be the leaves. I'll do the metal elements, definitely that sand colour. I've just got to figure out, it might be like a white gold. We'll see. But yeah, they will be that sand colour. I've just got to find a colour combination for that. So if you have Imagimorphia and if you would like to colour this with me, here's the colour palette. Take a screenshot. I'll flip it over. There we go. So I've picked 3 of these. And this is the first one that came out. So I'm very happy with this. And I really like these types of pages in Kerby's books. They're super fun. And I might do the background actually similar to this. I have a pencil combination that I really like that I could do the background with. Yeah, might come out pretty well. So yeah, I've got 3 of these and I've just put a paper clip next to the ones I'm going to do. So that is one of my pages I'm planning for Imagimorphia. I haven't really touched much of Kerby's stuff this month. I think I've done 1. So yeah, planning to get into it a bit more. So that's the first one. All right, my second one is World of Flowers, and this is another book that I have not opened or have not coloured in yet, and this is the second colour palette choice. So when I pulled this one out of the box, I'm like, oh, well, this is a colour palette that I've literally just done, but that's okay. I'll do it again because that's all part of the challenge. I'm going to do with these squares. So here it is. If you would like to colour this as well, this is the colour palette. Take a screenshot. There we go, on the back. I could also do this page on the left here in the same colours. Maybe. I'll see how we're going for time. But yeah, thought this would be pretty cool. And I might do, yeah, I'm just thinking about the background, what I could do that in. We'll see how because the leaves will definitely be that colour. Maybe it'll be in this chartreuse lime kind of colour. I'm thinking I might even bring another colour in. We'll see. Sometimes I find that I need to bring another colour in just for a bit of interest. So I could bring a brown in. I could bring in some bit of like magenta-y pink. I know that that could be kind of classed as magenta, but yeah, you could bring in a little bit more pink. Usually if I feel like I'm fairly limited to what's here, then I'll actually just look at the picture and just pick out more colours that I can see. So yeah, you could bring in a bit of white, you could bring in a bit of brown, a bit of darker magenta, like a plum colour, if you wanted to. So that's what I'm planning for the next page. There's a bunch of ones in this book that I could do. There's so many. But yeah, like I love this fish one. But we'll see. I've picked out so many. I think I've managed to get 15 done in January, maybe 16, we'll see. And so I've kind of picked around, I've tried to pick the same number, but we'll see. And then, no, sorry, that's Worlds of Wonder. Oh my gosh, sorry, Worlds of Wonder. Oh dear. The next one is World of Flowers. Oh my gosh, I just absolutely tell a lie. I'm just flipping through it. Have I? Yeah, no, that's Worlds of Wonder that I haven't coloured in yet. World of Flowers. Wow, how am I going? Okay, so this is my third colour palette choice. World of Flowers. I think I get confused because it's like Worlds of Wonder, World of Flowers, Rooms of Wonder, like magical worlds. It's just, there's like Worlds, Wonder, Flowers, magical. I get confused. So this is the next one I'm going to do. And my heart sunk a little bit when I picked out this monochromatic one. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? I didn't want to do ice because it's so typical, because that is ice. There. So for some reason, when I saw this page, I knew that this is the colour palette that I wanted to go with. And I know that might sound a bit crazy, but I'm up for the challenge. The background, I'm actually thinking of doing in an apricot-y orange colour. Even though it's not on here, I think that'd be a nice contrast. I do have some Caran d'Ache, if that's how you say it, Neocolor IIs coming. Would you believe open stock? Because they are cheaper if you buy them open stock. I think I did the calculations. I think you can spend, it's about $300 if you buy all 84 colours with the tin. And this is in Australian. And then it works out to be like $50 to $80 cheaper if you just buy them open stock, which is absolutely blows my mind, because usually it's the other way around. So I think I bought about 8, and I bought a couple of, like in 2 colour groups. I've got like an orange ready group, and then I've got like a bluey green group. And I've just decided that I'll buy the open stock as I find colour combinations on YouTube or wherever. If I see one that I like when I'm ordering my pencils, because the place where I order my pencils from also sell the Neocolors, so I'll buy them from there. And I'll just get, say, 3 or 4 at a time, so that roughly I'm only going to be spending $10 or so at a time, opposed to forking out $300 in one go. So that's what I plan for the flowers. So if you'd like to do this challenge with me, please take a screenshot and we can do this one together. Originally I was like, oh, I could even do a Kerby page, but as I was flipping through, this is what stuck out to me, and so we're going to go with it. So I have picked 3. So that is all the ones for the colour palette challenges. So please join me with those. That'd be great. I'd love to see your results. Any pictures that you do from my videos, please tag me on Instagram. I'm under Ink and Hue Colouring. It's the same. So I'm looking forward to cracking open 3, maybe more new books. Actually, I think it's way more than that. I'm just looking at them. So the 4th one is Island Escape. This is a 4th one that I haven't opened. I've done 2 other pictures in Millie's books, and I had a lot of great feedback. A lot of people were thanking me for doing a Millie page, which I was stoked. Thank you so much for your kindness and for your thanks and for all the great feedback with Millie stuff. I'm so happy that I'm providing you content that you're after, so I will do more. So I have picked, with Millie's, I have picked this, it's some kind of bat. It's like a numbat or something. Like I want to say a numbat. Is that right? I don't know. I'll have to flick through the back. But what I'm going to do is my Neocolors when they arrive, because the blue-green colour, I'm going to make that like the night sky. And then I'm going to colour these individual sections, which will be pretty cool. Yeah, so last month was the first time that I've coloured in Millie's books, and I was really happy with the results, especially with, oh, there was like a ocean page that I did with salmon. It was a river, not an ocean. Anyway, you'll see that in my upcoming completed January pages video, but I was really happy with how it came out. Sometimes the paper was a bit funny with the pencils, but overall I was super happy with it. So I've decided to have a go at another one, and this one should be nice and easy. So yeah, I've tagged this one. I don't know if this one will be a tutorial or not, which brings me to my other thing. If you see any pages that you like and that you would like me to talk you through, please let me know in the comments. I plan to do, hopefully, we'll see, one colouring tutorial a week where I sit down with you and we colour the whole page together. And 4 a month. And 1 to 2 colour alongs a month. Now the difference between, so when you see my videos that say colour along, that's where it's silent and I'm colouring and I'm holding up the pencil like so, and then I have that, it'll be on, like the text will be on the screen and I have music in the background. They're my colour alongs. My colour tutorials is when I sit with you for 6 hours plus and we'll colour the whole thing. So yeah, because when I put a poll out and you guys were really keen for the tutorials, and I've had so much feedback, so excellent feedback, which is, yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for that. And you guys were loving the long form tutorials, so I'll continue to do those. But I had a couple of people that also voted for the colour along, so I still want to have those as an option as well, because I want to cater for everyone. So yeah, for every like 4 tutorials, there'll be 1 to 2 colour alongs or something like that. So yeah, I don't know which books, which pages are going to be tutorials and colour alongs yet, but if you see any of these pages that I've tabbed that you would like to learn how to do, let me know, and then I can plan to make them for you. It does just depend on, so for me, when I film a colour along versus a tutorial, it does depend on when I finish my previous page, because I'm not the only one in my household. So doing colour alongs is great because I don't have to be mindful of who else is around, but colouring tutorials, I need to have the house to myself for the whole day. So I need to be strategic as to when I do those. So hopefully I can get like 4 to 6 of everything done. So we'll see. Anyway, let's move on. The next one is Mythic World. This is another one that I have not coloured in just yet. I know I said that I only had a few, but I'm feeling like nearly every book in here I haven't. Okay, so this one really stood out to me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't have a colour palette for it, but I am thinking there are the Neocolor IIs, the orangey apricot-y ready one that I've got coming. I want to do that. So I'm thinking, because I think that's a Phoenix, yeah? So I will check the back, but I'll colour that depending on the myth if it goes with orange. So I'll look up some things on Pinterest and see. And then, yeah, so I know the sky will be orange. So there's that one. And I mean, yeah, I was thinking maybe some double page spreads, but I just don't know if I'm not in the mood for a double page Kerby. I don't know if I've selected any double pages this month. I can't remember. We'll have a look. But this was just what was standing out to me. And honestly, that's how I pick my pages for the month, is I just flip through and I look at what's standing out to me. And this was one of them. And I thought, yep, I want to have a go at that. And I also want to practice clouds too. I think for me, the first time I did Kerby clouds, I really just mucked it up. I didn't blend my colours all that well and I had to go back over it 50 times, but I did complete a page in January where it had the clouds, and I will show you that in the next video, and I was really happy with they came out, so I want to keep practicing those. So that's that one. Mythic World. I really like the World series. They're really nice. The second one in the World series is Fragile World. So this is the third Kerby book that I've picked. Again, this is what I plan to do. Will I colour them all? I don't know. I'd like to. I've been colouring so much in January and I've been absolutely loving it. So hopefully I can get that many done. So the next one I've picked is this butterfly. Now this is like a Queen Alexandra royal butterfly or something like that. So the wings are like a bluey, greeny, aqua colour, like teal's very bright. So I will make it that colour. And I don't know about a background yet. I don't know. I could use pencil because it's small enough. I could use the Neocolor IIs. I could use pan pastel. I don't know. I'll figure that out. But, excuse me, I was drawn to this butterfly. And also the flowers as well. They're really pretty. So, yeah, and even, yeah, because I had a look on Pinterest and even their, like, body is quite bright. So I'm looking forward to that. So, again, if you have any of these books and these pages are free, feel free to colour them along with me, either with tutorials or without. Okay, my next one, Magical Jungle. Funny thing with Magical Jungle is when I bought the book, I was just so excited because there's a double page spread in there that I've always wanted to do. As I was flipping through it yesterday, I was like, oh, I don't know. I've really lost inspiration, but I have tagged one anyway, which is this page here. I don't know if this is a double page spread. You could treat it that way, but there's no indication to me that it is. And there's no, well, just looking at it, it doesn't look like anything carries across. I think it's different. So I'm going to do this one. I don't know the colour palette yet, but I would like to colour that in, and I'm thinking about backgrounds as well. What's on the back of that? Does that? Yeah, so I could do like a sunset theme on the back. Potentially I could just try and do like a bit more shading behind it so it looks like there's more plants behind it maybe. There's so many options that you could choose, and I'm going to have to think about how to do this particular shape as well. This particular shape is not one that I'm used to. I'm very familiar with doing these ones. I'm very familiar with these kind of flowers. And I know how to treat these as well. I've done those plenty of times. Those should be okay. But yeah, there's just a couple of elements in here I haven't done before or haven't got that much experience with. So it is a bit of like a learning curve as well, because I do want to expand my repertoire. And just so that I can go in with confidence with any element. So I'm just trying to do different things. Again, if you guys want this as a tutorial, let me know. It's the same way with any of these books. Just let me know in the comments the book. So for example, like, oh, can you please do as a tutorial or a colour along? Let me know which one. The page in Johanna Basford's Magical Jungle, just so I know exactly what page you're talking about. And please differentiate if you want that as a colour along or a tutorial. I think most people like the tutorials, but I do the colour alongs for the 20% that voted for colour alongs. So that's that one. Okay, and what would a month be without small victories? I'm just looking at this book. It's getting completely trashed. You can see all the... I might see if I can erase a bit of that. I have a eraser somewhere. I shouldn't say trashed. It's just getting a bit... It's getting well loved. I don't want to wreck the cover either. If you guys know of a good way to clean the front of your books, let me know without wrecking them. Oh yeah, a gold's coming off. I better be careful. Okay, so small victories. This is, we've done a couple of colour alongs in here. I think the next one I want to do, I opened this page and I saw these and I thought Christmas. So those like Christmas lilies or Christmas something, they're the red ones. And I thought I could do gold in the middle or silver. So even though it's not Christmas and there's holly down there, we're going to do a Christmassy one. I don't know why, it stuck out to me and I wanted to do it, so I'm going to colour it. This is going to be Christmas in February. I could do that one. They're both kind of the same. In the back of these, she's got a lot of flower wreaths. Absolutely loving it. I love small victories. It's just, if you want something that you just want to throw some pencil at and, I mean, you know, do a good job, but something that doesn't take you like a whole week to colour, they're great. And I really enjoy doing the tutorials out of small victories too, because they don't take up a whole stack of time. In saying that, my last tutorial that I did in this took like 6 hours. So that's that one. What have we got? I've got a whole stack to go. Rooms of Wonder. This is one of my favourite books. I thought I wouldn't be that excited with this book, but I absolutely love colouring in this book. I've picked 2, which is ridiculous. This mushroom page. I'm saying it's ridiculous because I've just overcommitted myself. So we will see if I get all these coloured. There might be quite a few left over for March. We'll see. I saw this and I'm like, yep, I knew exactly what colour I wanted to do the mushrooms and the sky as well. I'm just like, yep, sky blue, and I want bright red mushrooms. And I have a lot of excellent reds to choose from. This is only some of them in the Prismacolors. Look how tiny they are. I have so many spares waiting to be used because these are all small. But this is like some of the red collection. I believe there's a bit more. I just keep my spares in like a tin. Not a tin. It's like just like a cardboard cylinder thing. So there's all my spares. I've got more coming too. So yes, I know that I want to do bright red and pale blue for this. Again, I don't know why this stuck out to me. I don't know. The other way that you could go, because there are stars in here, you could actually make this a night theme and do like a night sky. That could be another avenue that I go down to do some Neocolors in the back. We'll see. I need to test the Neocolors on to see how it goes with the paper. If you have the Neocolor IIs, please let me know in the comments which paper they work on and which paper they don't. I will swatch them in the back of each book before I go ahead, but I would love to hear your thoughts on the Neocolor IIs. I've got some water brushes to use as well. I have watched a whole bunch of tutorials on them, so I kind of have an idea of what books they work in and what they don't. So, but I would love to hear your thoughts as well. One of the next pages that I have chosen, which I've had my eye on for a while, is this fish page here. I love a fishy page. So yeah, again, with all the sea themes, it will be just bright. I am thinking just what to do for the background. I did a technique in another colouring book. No, it was Rooms of Wonder, and I think I might do the same, but I'll show you that in the next video. So I've picked 2 for Rooms of Wonder, but we'll see how many we end up doing. The next 2 are Hannah Karlzon, because I haven't opened these yet. They are brand new, especially Seasons, and I'm quite surprised at how different these are. Different books, different sizes. Look how thick Seasons is compared to Atlantis, and the size is different. Yeah, crazy. Someone did tell me this and I was like, oh yep, and yeah, you kind of don't believe it how different they are until you see it. So Seasons. I haven't even filmed the flip through of this book, which I actually really need to do after this, and I'll take the tabs out. Because usually with every new book I get, I do a silent flip through of the blank book just to help people, you know, just in case people want to look through the book before they decide to order it online. I've been hesitant to go through Hannah's books and I haven't been in the mood, but I'm in the mood now. So I've chosen this page. I'm really keen to tackle these flowers, and I might do like metal element for this ring here and that, because I'm quite comfortable with metal. Well, there's a particular shade of gold I'm quite comfortable with, so I might do gold there. I just haven't thought about the others. Again, I could use the Neocolors for the background because I have seen that done a heap of times with Neocolors. So, or pan pastels, we'll have a look. I'll see what colours I have in the pan pastels as well. The next one is this one that's summer over here, so Bright Summer Nights. I'm trying to stick to, because this is seasons, I'm trying to stick to this, you know, like the season that we're in. Not that I'm usually a seasonal colorist, but I'm really feeling it at the moment. So I'll be doing this one too. And yeah, I was just looking at these thinking how I'm going to color those. I'll figure it out. So I'm looking forward to this. There's so many in here that you could do. Just not that spider one. I don't want to do that. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I don't want to do that one. It's scary. So maybe not that one. But yeah, there's all these like beautiful double pages I could do, but I knew that I'd overcommitted with picking, with how many pages I've picked. Love to do this one too, the hair. You could just go to town on that. I really want to colour green hair. Is that weird? But yeah, I want to make some green hair. You could do it with this one too. Or like probably purple, that one. But oh, this one's going to be cute for Christmas. I feel like Christmas in July is probably going to come up. Again, it's so weird because I've never been someone that likes to colour with the seasons or anything like that, but for some reason I'm just vibing it. It's there, it is what it is. This one looks fun too. So many. I think, yeah, I want to tackle smaller ones before I get to these type of ones. So that's seasons. I just love the books. Oh, they're so pretty, and they feel so nice that they're just amazing. Tales from Atlantis, there is one in here that is going to be a buddy colour, so I won't open that one just yet. I kind of don't know what's with the buddy colours. Like, I know how they work, but do you guys like to see the pages before I do the buddy colour with someone? Like, I kind of like the idea of a big reveal and like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I kind of don't want to give anything away, so I'm not going to show you, but I am doing a buddy colour in February. So that's from Tales of Atlantis, and I love the book as well. It's so shimmery. The next, I think I have about 4 left, which I know. Like, I've picked so many. Leila Duly's Walk in the Woods. I am currently on a Leila Duly colouring book bender. I have my most recent colour along was a book in Floribunda Year, and I'm halfway through a double pager, which I'll show you in a minute because there's a couple of books that I want to colour, a couple of pages that I want to colour from there. So Walk in the Woods. This was one that I've spilt tea all over, so it is a bit of a mess, unfortunately. I've picked this one here, and Walk in the Woods does have the botanical names in the back, which I love. It's one of my favourite things, is going through, finding out what it is, researching it, and colouring it exactly how it's supposed to be. Because I'm learning my plant names, I'm learning my flower names, which I love. So this is, let me see if I can find it. Is that it? Yeah, so this is red clover and the wood forget-me-not. I'm not even going to pronounce the botanical Latin name. I'm just going to go with what it actually is. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm just loving her books at the moment. My gosh. Could I do a background? I don't know. I feel like, because this one's really pretty too, I could do this one too, because I love hydrangeas. But I think I picked hydrangeas in another book. I don't know. I've done a few backgrounds before, but I feel like Leila's books, because they are so stunning, I feel like they don't need them. And I'll show you what I mean in Floribunda Year when I get to that. So Oh, keep knocking this because these books are massive. Look at the difference in size between. They're massive. These are like foolscap size, A4 size nearly. So that's Walk in the Woods. And again, I've absolutely wrecked it. I'm so sad. But like, it's not too bad. It's just, it's just the page, the mushroom page behind it. And I'm just going to have to try and cover it up maybe. Perhaps I'll probably definitely have to do a background in this one just to hide all of that. Okay, the next one. Beautiful Planet. What have we got? This page. Zoom you out a little bit so you can see it. These ones, I believe, yeah, they don't have the botanical names in the back, which is fine. Not a problem at all. I know they're roses. I know they're hydrangeas. The others I'll just colour in a colour palette and we'll figure it out. But I wish I knew what everything else was. Well, they're hydrangeas too. Yeah, I will learn them. This is what it's educational. That's what I love about her books. They're educational. And I think Maria Trolle has some botanical books as well. So I've got them on my Amazon wishlist. Actually, I need to order some. That's that one. Okay. 2 pages left. In Floribunda Year, which again is becoming a mess. I clean my craft mat every single time. I give it a thorough cleaning, and yet I still get pencil shavings everywhere and it gets all over the book. So if you guys know of a good way to actually clean the pencil shavings off without wrecking the book, because I don't feel like a razor does the job, you know? Anyway, so my last colour along was from here, and I'm currently working on a January page, which you will see in my upcoming completed pages for January. I don't know if I'm going to finish it by the time I film the video. It might be a whip that's carried over, because usually I kind of go from the 28th to the 28th is kind of the month, because I don't know, it just works out that way. Because by the time you film the videos and you upload it and blah, 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 like there's a couple of days. So yeah, but this one's coming up really well. This is Hellebore Flowers, which that was what my other colour along was on, the Hellebores as well. So I went ahead and I'm going nuts with it. So I absolutely love it. So for February, I have flagged some February flowers. Now, it's quite funny because we're the opposite down in Australia. So for me, these flowers come out in July, in winter for us. So these go nuts. Not yet. And the same with the February flowers. These flowers are kind of like a August flower for us, but that's okay. I'm going to pay homage to the book, and I will be researching what these are, and I will colour them according to what they are. The good thing about some of the varieties, especially with the hellebores, is that they come in all different colours and shapes and sizes. So I have done extensive research on Pinterest, and I've picked colours that I know are out there. So I'm absolutely loving this page. I love it so much. It's coming up so great, and I'm learning so much. So there is that. So I will be looking, I will be doing all of these, and I think I've picked this one too, which some of these flowers look the same. There's like some little daisy looking ones in here. And these little leaves, same too, but yeah, I'll have to have a look what have we got? Seeing if there's, because some of the pages they actually write down. Primrose. Are they primroses? They look like primroses. And then colt's foot. So primroses and colt's foot. Let's have a look at the back. February. Wow, there's heaps in February. Colt's foot, daisy, primrose. Yeah. Oh, I love primroses. My sister-in-law's dog is named Primrose or Prim, so I'll be thinking of her when I colour this. So, like I was saying with the backgrounds with Leila's stuff, I don't know if backgrounds... I don't know, I feel like this book in particular is like a botanical companion, and I kind of feel like the white or the ivory speaks for itself. I was going to do an apricot background. I still could do that, but I don't know because the books are so lovely, and I love just how this ivory space, I don't want to wreck that. I feel like that is just as important as the element itself. So I'm feeling like I'm going to not have backgrounds in this book because purely of the nature of what it is, that it is like a botanical companion book, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think I'm going to not do the backgrounds, but never say never. So that's all my colouring plans. So what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're getting close, guys. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Do you think I'm going to get all of that coloured? I don't think so. We'll try though. We will try. We'll see how we go. It depends on how busy I am with other stuff. It just depends. Some pages I can fly through. Some pages take me over a week to do. It really depends. And it depends on my patience as well. All of that. So please join me in our colour alongs for this month. Let me zoom you out just a little bit. Oh, you can see all the bits and bobs because I am working on that current whip at the minute, so I have stuff everywhere. Look at all of them. Look at all of these lovely books that we are going to colour. I'm so excited. So please join me. Please join me. And I will be filming my completed pages for January soon, so keep an eye out for that one if you haven't already. If you're watching this video after the fact, then please go back and find my completed page videos because I can give you lots of ideas. So again, please let me know in the comments if there's a specific page from this book that I have tabbed that you would like to work on with me, and if you would like it as a tutorial or a colour along, I can do either. I'm really looking forward to February, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day and goodbye for now.